All right, beautiful people. So today we're talking about solving equations that have multiplication. So basically these equations are like, I've got a scale, and on one side of the scale are 3 equal bags. So in each bag there's the same amount of marbles. On the other side of the scale, I have 9 marbles. No, sorry, let's do 12. 12 marbles. Okay, so I've got 3 bags, or 3B, and it's equal to 12 marbles. So I want to figure out what's in each bag in order to find that. So basically what I'm doing is I have to split the number of marbles by 3. So I divide by 3, right? Because I want to split it evenly into 3 equal bags. So that leaves 4 marbles in each bag, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So 4 marbles are in each bag. So let's check it. If there's 4 marbles in this bag, 4 marbles in this bag, and 4 marbles in this bag, altogether I have 4, 8, 12 marbles, which is the same on both sides. So 12 equals 12. And that's what we're doing when it comes to solving problems that have multiplication. So let's start with an example problem. We'll do 65 equals 5b. Okay. Now, some things that we need to remember on the left-hand side are how we show multiplication. So multiplication in math. Okay. So in elementary school, you show multiplication like this, 4 times 5, with a little time sign that looks like an X. Okay. Now that we're in middle school, we start showing multiplication with something that looks like a dot. Okay. This is our preferred method of showing multiplication because now that we're in middle school, we start using variables, and this way we won't get it confused with an X. Okay. Another way to show multiplication is sometimes you have a parenthesis. So 4 parenthesis 5 means the same as 4 times 5. Okay, and the final way that you can show multiplication is if you have a whole number and a variable right next to each other. There is multiplication is hiding here. Multiplication is hiding between the 4 and the X. There's a little multiplication sign hiding there. And again, we don't write the multiplication sign because mathematicians like to write as little as they can. It's called being concise, and so they don't write it. Okay, so in middle school, these are the 3 different ways that you're going to see multiplication. For this problem right here that says 65 equals 5b, guess what? That looks just like this final method of showing multiplication. There is a hidden multiplication sign between the 5 and the b. So I'm just going to rewrite that. I'm going to write 65 equals 5 times b. So this says on one side of an equal sign, I have 65, and on the other side, I have 5 equal boxes or 5 equal bags. Okay, so in order to solve this problem, we need to divide 65 by 5. So I'm going to keep this as a balance. So I divide by 5 because I want to figure out what's in one bag. And I divide by 5. Okay, remember, just like when we were adding and subtracting, you have to do the same thing on both sides of the equal sign, because if you don't, then you're going to have more weight on one side than the other, and then you're going to have like a no longer an equal balance. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. So one bag equals 65 divided by 5. Well, I don't know that off the top of my head, so I'm going to do some long division. 5 goes into 6 one time, and it has 1 left over. 5 goes into 15 3 times. So this is 13. So inside one bag was 13 marbles. We can check that by saying, okay, what is 5 times 13? 13 times 5. 5 times 3 is 15, carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So this is me checking my answer. Don't forget to check your answer.